G'day, g'day. I'm Father Time, and these are the new daily races. That's if it's working at all. I'll find out in a second. My usual dramas, trying to figure out things. I'm a slow learner, I guess. I'll try and drag this across to the other screens. Now it's coming up in multi-screens in the other one. Alright. View my channel. See if we got something happening. And it does look like something's happening, so channel. Good as gold. See if we got something happening. Chat, live messages. And it does look like something's happening, so channel. Oh, something's happening. Good as anyway, gold. So got something happening. Chat. Messages. That's good. Hopefully the audio is working. Like hello. Yep. Oh, something's happening. Looks like it's working here on the screen. Chat. Messages. Hopefully the audio is working. Hello. Yep. Got a strap my hands. Looks like it's working here on the screen. Chat. Hopefully the hands first. Get them done. Looks like it's working. I haven't worked out getting alerts and stuff like that yet. But I'll be getting onto that soon. Getting the alert. I haven't worked out getting alerts and stuff like that yet. But got to sort of like bandage up my hands a bit. Getting the alert. Haven't worked out getting sort of like cuts into my hand a bit, into my thumbs and stuff. Got to sort of like bandage up my hands a bit. I have a lot of force feedback. Haven't worked out getting sort of like cuts into my hand a bit, into my thumbs and stuff. Got to sort of like bandage up my hands a bit. I have a lot of force feedback. Haven't worked out getting sort of like cuts into my hand a bit, into my thumbs and stuff. Got to sort of like bandage up my hands a bit. I have a lot of force feedback. Sort of like cuts into my hand a bit, into my thumbs and stuff. That's the first one in place. There's only 3 in total, so. That's the first one in place. I'm going to tape the old thumbs up. Look after them. 3 in total, so they do hurt after a little while. I do tend to stream a bit too long at times too, so look after them. 3 in total. Is that? They do hurt after a little while. I do tend to stream a bit too long at times too, so look after them. 3 in total. Is that? They do hurt after a little while. Right. I do tend to stream a bit too long at times too, so look after them. 3 in total. Is that? A bit of strapping to keep it in place because it gets torn off after a while. They get ripped off by the strapping to keep it in place. Feedback it gets torn bucket in my hands. They get ripped off by the strapping to keep it in place. Feedback it gets torn bucket in my hands. They get ripped off by the strapping to keep it in place. Feedback it gets torn bucket in my hands. Ripped off by the strapping to keep it in place. Bucket in my hands. I wonder what the new races are going to be. That's that done. I wonder what the new races are going to be. Now, headphone. That's that done. I wonder what the new races are going to be. Now, headphone. That's that done. I wonder what the new races are going to be. Now, headphone. That's that done. New races. Alright. I had a bit of extra noise going on from YouTube in the background coming through. Oh, come on, let me get it through there. Right, new ones have dropped. So is race C going to be a disappointment? Race C is going to be Group 1 or Group 2, that sort of thing. Yep, Group 2. So Looks like Group 4 will get it in the neck again, the most popular category. But, you know, it's what you expect from Polyphony. They don't think things through, unfortunately. I have zero interest in Group 2. Mainly because I suck at it too. Or is that? Alright, change over to the other side. What's the ocean?
From the start, I lost my step deep within your eyes and your soft silhouette. The way you move, both gentle and wild. If only I could feel you for a while. I can't hear anymore. Now you are all I'm waiting.
Alright. How you doing? How are you doing today, guys? McLaren's a race car, yeah. I must admit I have absolutely, I already know I've got zero interest in race C. I'll have marginal interest in Group B, race B, probably because it'll be Group 3. And I'm hoping that they do make race A change car. I haven't got any compliant cars. I'll rent one. Take the one in the middle. Have a spin around. I'm awful at these cars though. I'm awful. Really, really awful at Group 1, Group 2. I just don't have the reflexes for it. It's just too hard for me, I'm afraid. Yeah, I can't see myself really doing much this week with Group C. Well, I can't see myself doing anything with Group C, to be honest, and that's dead set. I've got to get the chat up. Where is it now? Alright, get the chat going just in case anybody says something. It says hello, that sort of thing. Well, we'll go for a blast around. We'll go for a blast around the track anyway. But my time will suck. There's no doubt about that. I'll be a long way off pace. That's for sure. I had the reflexes for this sort of racing. I just don't. One of the downsides of being old. Oh, you just can't jump onto this for sure. G'day Viz, how are you mate? Yeah, this isn't my cup of tea. I'm not very good at these Group 1 and Group 2. This will be more yours to me. I am going to seriously suck at this. Probably lucky to get within 15 seconds of it. Superb work. Driving beautifully. Alright, I'll do a couple more laps. That seemed extremely loud. I wonder if the I'm just got to check one of my the output on one of them, so that seems a little high. Which one is it now? Which is the one? No, it's this one. Video capture device. I think it's that one. Yeah, it is that one. It seemed a little high. All right. Okay, I'll give it another go in a second. All right, I have absolutely very little chance of it. Where is the engineer sitting towards the back? Yeah, I can see myself sucking really, really badly at this one. I just don't seem to have the reaction times, you know. It's just too fast for me, essentially. But, you know, it still leaves a lot of things that you can have fun with in Gran Turismo, like Group 4 and 3. Oh, seriously. Why would you have to turn around instantly? It's an insta-turn. I suppose you could use ASM too, couldn't it? That would probably go a long way. The ASM would certainly help with this. I reckon a lot of people will be using it. ASM, that's for sure. No, never know. One last one, we've got to leave it for a while. I hate these cars. I hate Group 1, Group 2, because I suck at it. That's the main reason I hate it. There's nothing wrong with it, of course. I'm just shit at it. I think that might be Father Time for the week, actually. Right, I really am awful at it, so I'm hopeful. Hopeful when they do race B. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Did they do Group 4 for race A? Tokyo Expressway. And a VJT. Yeah, you've got to be having me on. You have got to be joking. VGT in race A and a Group 2 in race C. Boy, oh boy. I can see myself missing this week altogether. It would probably, unless they do something freaky and like put Group 4 in race B, but I don't see that happening. It'll be Group 3. I don't know. Why don't they make a Group 1 and really just have a fantastic week? Because Group 1 and Group 2 is about as popular as pork at a Jewish wedding. Like, every time they have Group 1 and Group 2 races, you only get like 25,000, 30,000 people put a time in. Because people just don't like it. I know some people do like it, but it's not popular. You get a week with a couple of good tracks in Group 3 and Group 4, and you get over 60, 70,000 people put a time in. Group 2 this week, I bet that I reckon it'll be lucky to crack 35,000 people do a time. And Tokyo Expressway, maybe even less, I don't know. It's unbelievable. Anyway, it looks like it'll be, it'll be whatever it is. Sorry to sound so depressed, but I hate it when they do this sort of stuff. These sort of races. Group 1 and Group 2, just so unpopular races. This one might be alright. It is a good track. It's a lot of fun. I did a whole bunch of grinding here for just to build up credits for the father time account. So, because when I started the father time accounts, I had to make sure I had all the Group 3 and all the Group 4 cars before I even started doing racing. So I did a whole bunch of grinding here. And boy, did I smack into this wall down here a lot of times. But you could wall ride in the grinding thing, so you just go into there just flat out. It'll certainly be the most fun for time trialing, this one. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but I really enjoy spending hours, you know, just getting a really, really fast, well, fast as I can do, quality time. I enjoy it, you know, like I get smashed and I just spend hours doing it. I don't bore people on the stream with it though. Like I don't do it on while I'm streaming. I sort of do those sort of things privately because I find it really self-indulgent. You know, just endlessly doing qualifying, especially if you're not going to enter. You know, like that's one thing I don't understand. Doing qualifying for races that you aren't. G'day, Danny. How you doing, man? Good to have you back. Haven't seen you around for a while. Good to see you. Yeah, that's really, really good. Thank you so very, very little, Polyphony, for race C. Just tremendous. Thank you. Thank you very little. Right, so what are they going to do with race B? It's going to be Group 3 for sure, isn't it? But I can't remember where they said it was going to be. The war really ruined everything. What war? What war, man? What are you talking about? Yeah, come on, guys, change over. Oh, how depressing. Group 2 at Fuji. Of course, I think Key and some of those other guys, you know, the guys at the pointy end, they really feel as though that they're being underserved and they need more Group 1 and Group 2 because they're so brilliant, you know, and all that. But most average folk don't. Yasmarina Group 3. Oh, yippee. Oh, joy. Well, good. I've got stuff to do this week, so... Yeah, I have... Look, you know, I'm just going to be brutally honest. It's all putrid. I hate it. At least they put it on hard tyres. So I wonder if the Porsche, the new Porsche, is going to be the goat here. better this. The new Porsche for sure. I think it dominated here last time too. It's never going to pull up. That would be probably the worst lap in history. Hard tyres though, at least that's a good thing. I like seeing the hard tyres. Yeah, the Ferrari or the Porsche. Yeah, I can see the Porsche though, because as far as I remember, it dominated last time here. Hard tyres is certainly going to make it a hell of a fight. Somebody would have put in a lap. I'll have a ghost to chase around. Right. I'll probably end up doing, I don't know. Pedal on the left. Iran-US war. The pedal on the left. Yeah, well, that's a war that's been going for nearly 50 years, so nothing new there. Because I'm an Aussie, I don't have much skin in the game, so. Right. What's the world's fastest guy and which Porsche is it? What a surprise! What a surprise! Right. Let's grow. We've got someone to chase. fuck ya. That was awful as well. It's an awful-a-thon. McDreadful. Just fucking horrible. Oh, that's a penalty for sure. I don't know where the penalty zone is either, I forget. Not that it matters much. Yes, a real sense of disappointment this week. It's like they don't give a shit about the people, because Group 4 is like way above the others in popular. Well, Group 4 is very, very popular, and so is Group 3. So they're just not interested in doing it. And every time they put that rubbish Group 1 and Group 2 up, Group 4 gets it in the neck. And you go weeks, sometimes you go almost 6 or 7 weeks before you actually get a race seat in Group 4. I think I might need a bit more force feedback too. Right. Hey, g'day mate, how are you? Sorry, Swanee. Sorry, Swanee. G'day mate, how are you? Oh, Swanee, oh, God, I love you, mate. Hey man, how you doing? So we get to see each other's heads all the time now, eh? The mighty Swede. Man, it's going to be a tough week, bro. It's going to be a super tough week. You know, it'll be a really tough week, no matter what. I'm so disappointed that there's no Group 4. That's all I really live for, to be honest, in this game. Is the Group 4. So, you know, like I say, my reaction times, because I'm very, very old, I'm not good at it. I don't have good reactions. Oh, I'm great, mate. Like, I'm nearly 68 years old and I'm still alive. And I feel okay. And I can get stoned every day. And I can drink. And I can smoke. And I can do all the things I've done wrong my whole life. I can still do them all. So, and after that I get to die. But I've had a long life. And if you go to my channel and you can see the ocean. Oh, hell, actually, that's something I should do. You know how I was telling you about the ocean and everything like at my place? Here, we'll just have a look at it now. This is out the front. Yeah, I'll have a fiddle around with that camera, because it's more interesting doing what I'm doing. But it is just about dusk. You know, it's just about the settle. So get to see my legs. I got to climb up. Right. Right, we'll go the other way. That's yeah, it's getting towards that time of day. Oh, I better hang on a sec. The view keeps going, but I'll have to hang on a sec. I'll open the curtains a bit. You can see a bit up the other way too. Yeah, that's Surfers Paradise up there. But very, very soon, I know you probably can't hear me properly, but very soon there'll be whales out the front there, and we can zoom in on them. We'll be able to zoom in on the whales, and they're right out just there, and they come in. We can zoom right up to them, and we'll be able to watch the whales, you know, doing whale stuff out here. So I got a camera that I could, with an optical zoom. I hope you can hear me. Anyway. We'll zoom down on some of the people on the beach having fun in the afternoon. Whoever's ever out there. Okinawa at the moment, eh? Wow, Okinawa, yeah. I've actually, because that's north of here, didn't know that the typhoon had hit. I haven't really paid much attention to the news just lately. But my pit stop ended at my bus. See if we can put in a decent lap. Bit of tail wagging from the... Although this guy won't be the fastest ghost, it just happened to be. He was at pretty much near the top. In fact, he was the fastest ghost, but I'm certain there'll be heaps of others in front of him now. Oh yeah, hard tyres Group 3, you usually do use a bit of TCS. You know, a little bit of traction control in Group 3 on hards. All right, we got a time. We got a time. Not a good one, but a time, nevertheless. Righto. Hey, it's fantastic. Hello, Plastique. My friend Plastic Machine has done a time. It's good to see he's up and running. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a great week, though, to be honest. I suppose we might as well have a race, though, I guess. We'll have a race. We'll go and enter. We'll do a, I think it'll be a short stream. I'll do this race, see how it goes. I don't see it ending well. Ah, yuck. Absolute yuck. What a week. I was just hoping against hope that race A would be Group 4. Yeah, what can you say? Good week ahead? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh boy! I don't remember doing anything bad. Righto, righto, righto. Well, we'll do one. Actually, I'm going to go and have a quick smoke. Oh, I can turn that camera off too. It's getting pretty late. Late in the day. Woohoo! Roger, roger, roger. Oh. Where were we last? Around there. I'll try not to get in Mr. ABC's. Oh, he's an A+ driver. I'm not going to get in his road early if I can avoid it. I might put a little bit of TCS on just one. Just to see what it's like. Four laps. How generous. bet there'll be some chaos. Don't know why that guy was trying to get me. I didn't do anything to him. Got around without crashing. We've got to be happy with that. Bonus! Beauty. Just what I wanted. That's that guy that was hitting me, variant model. Just tried to bash me out of the road. I guess it's probably pretty well standard at the moment in the game. Oh, that must be his MO. Just drive into people. Oh, so I'm off the track. Oh, more penalties than you can poke a stick at. somebody hit me, ran me off the road track. And I bumped into that other fellow. I didn't mean to, though. I was trying to recover. Well, certainly nobody behind me now. Yeah, I was desperately trying to recover an old mate spun out in front of me. Certainly nobody behind me though. Yeah, it'll probably be, I would say, I think this will probably be the least popular races this year. Was there someone parked over there? Or was that? Yeah, it's a champion race. It's just so good, so good. Yeah, I just love it so much. G'day, how you doing, Sammy boy? Well, this will be without doubt the worst week ever. Yeah, not a good game. Yeah, no, that was awful. That was dreadful. Yeah, I'm absolutely zero interested in this week. I am going to give race A chance. I was never in love with Yas Marina anyway. Fuji's just Group 2, that's just garbage. I hate that stuff, Group 1 and Group 2. Sorry, I can't help it. I'm just not fast enough. I don't enjoy it at all. And it's not popular, which I don't understand, but, you know. The Group 1 and Group 2 are the least popular races by far. Yeah, no, well, like, yeah, mate, yeah, you go and show me how good you go there, you know, like, you know, show me how, because you've got the much younger reflexes than me, and you should do a fantastic quality time and kill it, but I won't be able to do that because I'm just not very good at that particular. At Group 1 and Group 2, I'm not very good at, and I freely admit it. Have you put in a time yet? No. What cars are in the race? There they are there. And my car excuse me. Yeah, there's only 3 types of cars available. The McLaren, the CLK and the GT1, and that's in Group 3. That's in rather race C. But the car that I was using was the RCZ, which is, you know, perfectly fine here. But I just don't like the track all that much. I'm not a fan of the track. And it's only 4 laps, and you always get these people just endlessly punting under brakes, which is standard modus operandi in these sort of races. There's no flow so that you can't, and there's no way to have pit stops to get away from grubby drivers. It's just, none of it sets up. It just sets up to be a bash-up derby week in, week out. You know, which is how they've got it set up so that it's just a bashathon, and it's why so many people have dropped out of actually doing daily races, because it's just horrible. Well, it doesn't matter about the hard tyres. Hard tyres are fine. I actually like them way better than mediums, or I don't mind mediums, and I can't stand softs. I like hard tyres in Group 4. Hard medium tyres in Group 4, fantastic. Group 3 mediums, fantastic. But I just don't know if they actually even care or put much thought into this, because like they have races where like you know there's just no strategy. Oh, what I'm going to do is guys, there's I know it says daily races and everything, and you know, we can drive around and do them, but I don't really want to do them, to be honest. To be totally frank, I don't really want to do them at all. I'm thinking I might, and I know this will be boring for you guys, but you actually like the combos, Vizeric 96, so that'll make you 29 years old, young fella, 30 years old. Ricky, Rick. Okay, can't wait to do the dailies. Like the two combos. You like them? All right, well that'll be interesting set. Well, I'm going to keep a good, careful eye on both of you guys on your times. And I'm going to have a quick look. Good morning, Arto. Yeah, I'm actually going to do, what I'll be doing is I'm going to go and do some manufacturers around Nürburgring. That's probably where I'll spend the rest of my time. I've had a look at the dailies. Got no interest in them at all, but I am going to have a quick look to see, where are you? Has anybody got a time up yet? Have you got are we friends on this account? Send a friend request up. This is my Australian father of time, so I'll keep a good eye. This is, there it is there in the center of the screen. Wisdom Rules. WIZZ or double Z, DOM hyphen capital RULES, Wisdom Rules. So send us a friend request, and I'll be able to keep an eye on how well you're going with your favourite races. But I'm going to put my hand up and say I suck at them, and I will continue to suck at them, I would think. I wonder what this one's like. 4 laps, number of cars 12. Just 12 cars in a race. And just one kind of Mercedes-Benz. All right. I wonder if there's strategy in that, or is it? Alrighty, yeah. Okay, let's have a whiz around this track, and after that, I think I'll probably just do. Just thought I heard someone at my door, which is unusual because, you know, I'm 10 stories up. So there's only a hallway outside and the other apartments. That must have been someone going. I was just looking down the hallway and see underneath the door, and you see the light. I see the light. camera's in the wrong place. Like, I've got the camera exactly where the rev counter starts running out. So I have to look around the camera. See shit. Oi! Get off that fucking wall, you idiot. It'll be the most fun you can have is doing quali for this one. I probably get some pleasure out of doing quali. And the race might be alright too. Desperado. Oh, 59. Well, at least we're under the 2-minute mark. Maybe if I can stop running into things, it'll be better. Oi! Keep running into shit. Alright, get a decent time this time. Methinks. Oh, I'm going to have time to roll a joint too, so that'll be nice. This might be where GT Fury's going around too. Oi! Fuck ya. Exact same place as last time. Right, McDickhead. Right, that'll do me. Fuck it, I'm not even going to bother entering the race. I got no interest in this shit. At the moment, bad attitude probably on my part. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. What are my mates doing here? So I better have a look at that, see what they're doing. What sort of times? Spend a bit of time doing a bit of quali, I suppose. Oh, it should be easy enough to do 58s then. Alright, we'll get out of there. Yeah, I'm not going to bother much with these. I'm going to spend the rest of my time doing Nürburgring. I'm not interested in these races, to be honest. They just suck balls. Just shit opinion on my part. Obviously, I'm sorry about that. But I just got no interest in them. None whatsoever. Right. Time to set a time at Nürb, which is one of my favourite tracks. And it's 5 laps. It'll be a hell of an end to the. To the series, to the manufacturers. Free practice for sure. Right, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I had a look at the daily races, and if you want to watch people do them, I don't blame you. That'll be good. But I won't be worried about them too much. So I'm going to go and roll a joint, and then I'm going to sit down and relax and do some chilly Nürburgring thing. Actually, I'm probably going to end the stream. That's what I'll do. Is I'll end the stream, and I'll do a new stream with just without the dailies on, because I don't want to be false advertising anything. So I'm going to say thank you very much to the people that popped in and said hello. Thank you very much. Was appreciated. I am going to shoot through now, and I'll come back and do some a bit later on. But I'm going to do a different stream, and it'll be with just doing Nürburgring, and that's what I'll have advertised on it, rather than, you know, fake people into coming to look at it, and then I'm not doing dailies. Alrighty, so see you later. Bye for now.